Hello friends, let us do a problem from the topic surface tension. A drop of radius 1 millimeter is split up into 1000 equal tiny droplets. Calculate the energy expended in splitting the drop. Surface tension of the water is 72 into 10 raised to minus 3 Newton per meter. So let us try to do this problem. Here we have one initial big drop whose radius is 1 millimeter. Let us call that radius equal to capital R, which is 1 millimeter. This drop is split into 1000 small drops with smaller radius. We don't know the value of that radius. Let us call the small radius to be small r. So we need to find the energy supplied to this system in order to split the drop. So what will be the total energy supplied? The energy supplied will be equal to change in surface area multiplied by surface energy. So to begin, we should know the change in surface area happened to the system. For that, we need to find the value of small r. So let us begin by finding the value of small r. In order to find the value of small r, we need to equate the volume of these two systems. Initially, we had one big drop. Its volume will be 4 by 3 pi capital R cube. It is split into 1000 small drops. So its total volume will be 1000 into 4 by 3 pi small r cube. We can cancel 4 by 3 and pi on both the sides. So what will be small r cube? Small r cube will be equal to capital R cube divided by 1000. What is the value of capital R? It is 10 raised to minus 3 meter. 1 millimeter, which is 10 raised to minus 3 meter. The whole cube divided by 1000, which is 10 raised to minus 9 divided by 10 raised to 3, which is equal to 10 raised to minus 12 meter cube. So this is the value of R cube. Then what will be R? If R cube equal to 10 raised to minus 12 meter cube, R will be cube root of this value, which is 10 raised to minus 4 meter. So if one big drop of 10 raised to minus 3 meter radius is split into 1000 small drops, we will have small drops of 10 raised to minus 4 meter. Now let us calculate the change in surface area. In order to get that value, let us first find out the initial surface area. Initially we had one big drop, right? What was its surface area? It is 4 pi r square. 4 pi r square is the surface area of a sphere. So 4 pi r square is the initial surface area. Capital R should be here, which is 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 3 whole square, which is equal to 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 6 meter square. This is the initial surface area. What is the final surface area? Final surface area is the total surface area of 1000 small drops. So we should multiply 1000 with 4 pi r square. 4 pi r square is the total surface area of each small drop. 1000 such small drops are there. So we should multiply by 1000. And this is equal to 1000 into 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 4 whole square, which is equal to 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 5 meter square. So what is the change in surface area? Change in surface area will be equal to difference between final surface area and initial surface area, which is 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 5 minus 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 6. We can take 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 5 as common and simplify this equation. Now let us find the total energy supplied into the system to do this job. So energy supplied is equal to the change in surface area multiplied by surface energy, right? The change in surface area is 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 5 meter square minus 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 6 meter square. This is the total change in surface area of the system. Multiply this by surface energy. We are given with surface tension in the question, but we know the magnitude of the value of surface energy and surface area are same. So we can simply substitute the value of surface tension here. Even though the concept is different, the values are same for surface energy and surface tension. We need only the value of surface energy here, so we can substitute the value of surface tension. Now simplify this value using calculator. We will get the final answer to be 8.14 into 10 raised to minus 6 joule. Joule is the unit of energy. So the final answer is 8.14 into 10 raised to minus 6 joule. Hope you understood today's problem. Thank you.